think after 2 verses, we'll go back to this ripple. It'll last twice as long as the intro bit, but it's the same thing. You've got this rippling now I find that the easiest place to do this is to rest the fleshy part of my hand. Try and not wobble the bridge. Look at that bit, right? You saw what the notes are. E, B, C, B, G, A, F sharp, F sharp, G. Right? So it goes on for twice as long, and then Adrian begins his solo. Right? I quite often say I've never heard that lick in anything before. I'm going to take a drink of tea to fortify myself for this one. I can categorically, hand on heart, say I've never heard these licks in anything else, right? And it's, you know, if you listed Adrian Smith's top 5, top 10 solos, wasted years, you know, it's got to be it, right? The first line you hear after the ripple, you know, practice that ripple. Right, that's quite alien to me playing that. Right, after that, as it goes quite so long, you hear Adrian playing a line that sounds like he's playing B, A, G. Now there are no notes in the solo that are out with the scale pattern. Right, they're all in the scale of E minor. Right? So if you know the E minor scale, that line will come in handy later on, right? You will know all the notes. So the first thing you hear is it sounds like B, A, G, like. But you can tell there's a low B as well. So it sounds like. Right, but it's actually fretted here, right? And I'm not saying that by the sound. It's, you know, if you see the video, you can see Adrian frets it here. This is where he plays it, right? So anchor your first finger on the B, and then play. Right? And you're trying to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, for that opening line. I have seen him play it, and it looks like he's playing which is even more intricate. But you know, I think playing that in a live situation, if you went, that'd be pretty good, right? Next line is right. If you said to me what's your favourite line in this whole solo, I would say that, right? So it comes off a G. Right, G, F sharp, E, D, E, F sharp. And then I give it a shake with the bar, or just take the bar down. Right? Either are pretty good in that position. Adrian gives it a kind of shake. Like the very last note of the solo, he gives it a real shake. Right? So, you could fret it here, like slide. Right? I like to fret here. I feel you've got a bit more control. Next line. Right, I love that bit. Right. There's a bit of delay on it, it's quite hard to hear, but I think the lick is. So we bend the D, and we do that twice. So that's, you count it if you want. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7-note phrase. Like that, right? And then play the bend again, but we're looking for the F sharp to do the half step bend. So slowly that way. So there's a high note, and that note is F sharp bent up to G. So far we've got that note sit there, and then absolutely beautiful, beautiful choice of notes. And this time we're coming off the F sharp, bend the F sharp, down to E, and fret C. Now, if the first letter is which is B, A, G, the second half of the solo begins with a similar lick, but it's played in a different place. This time it's G, F sharp, E, right? So it's the same kind of idea though, and this time he plays. Well, you see, it's the same kind of concept, it's the same sort of idea. You're fretting the G, pulling off the F sharp, and then pulling off the E. And you do that twice as long. So we've got G, F sharp, E, right? We're about 3/4 way through the solo now. Now the next bit, all I can do is give you 2 ways to play it, right? Because I hear it slightly different. I'll tell you why I hear slightly different. So here's the first way. Right, so double pick it, and then, and we're going down. We're looking for that B note. So. What I said, if you know the E minor scale, you will know that scale. So we're going up a note and then down. So it's ascending 2-note phrases, going down 1 note of E minor all the time. And you can make yourself hear it in the mix. And then we'll go down that E minor scale. We end on the B when we're home. I hear it slightly differently, and it may be because it sounds very much like a Rick Derringer line that Rick's played quite a few times. I hear it more like. That's how I hear it, right? So I would start on the G and go. And again, we end on the B. So, those are the notes. So, you choose the phrasing. I like the second way better. I'm not sure it's 100% accurate. I'm sure someone would say, no, it starts with that phrase, right? So we're nearly at the end now. And the final phrase, the climax, which you know is going to be right up at the top, starts with this. So it's E, F sharp, G twice. Right? And we go. And then we play a. And give the bar a real shake, right? So we've got a phrase that goes. Right? So that's the first half of it. E, F sharp, G. E, F sharp, G, A, G, A. The second half is, so that's B, A, B, C, B, C. Bend the top note of the guitar. And that's the ending solo, but then Adrian plays. And gives it a real shake, right? So if you want to play along with that and learn that solo, I think it's absolutely magnificent. It's played at absolutely blinding speed. I'll play it really slowly just to see the notes. Sometimes it's harder to play these things slowly than it is at pace, and it is, believe me, it's extremely hard for me anyway to play that at pace. So here's the solo. Sorry, I'll do it again. Last phrase. And that's it. That's as I said earlier, one of Adrian Smith's greatest solos, Wasted Years.